Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna start documenting my entire transformation on here. A couple weeks ago, I posted like my current weight loss transformation on TikTok, and it didn't blow up, but it got like quite a few more views than I thought it would. It gave me a little bit of motivation. But I posted a shirtless video of me, and that was my biggest fear, is people seeing me without my shirt on. And it's been the biggest fear my entire life because I've been big. And my heaviest was 400 pounds. And I've lost 100 pounds 3 times in my life in this last 8-year period. And the first time I lost it, I was just focused on losing weight. Like I wasn't, trying to work on my mind at all. And my mind was really weak, because I would lose weight, and then something would happen, and then like 20 pounds would go back on, and then I would go right back to work. I'd be like, okay, so stop that and just get back in the gym, start eating a little healthier. And, I would lose more weight. And then it took me about a year, I feel, to lose that first. I dropped 120 pounds. That was my first, transformation. And I wasn't really strong at the end of that 100-pound loss. Like, I've been strong certain areas of my journey. But that was just I cut the weight off, and then I started going back to the gym, and hitting the weights heavy. And I got injured. I started ego lifting. The strength was coming on, so I would just do stupid things, and then I would just hurt myself. And then I would get depressed, put on weight, and then I would shoot back up 100 pounds. And then I think getting to 360, 370, that's when that's when I know that I'm not going down the right path. And I wish I would have realized that a lot sooner when I started putting the weight back on, but I didn't. And so the second time, where was I? That was when I was trying to I was working a part-time job under 20 hours a week. So I wasn't making money. I was 400 pounds. That was terrible. And then so I started losing it again. And, the weight was coming off. It started coming off a little quicker. And then some little thing in life, I'd need to move places, or I would be going through a job change, or just some little thing, I blew it up way bigger than I should have. And I let that be my excuse as to why I put all the weight on. And, every time I put the weight on, it was really a choice. It was my choice in the end. And after that time, it was 380 pounds, and I was miserable again. And I was like, oh, you got to get back to when you were the happiest. And, when I'm happy, it's when I'm moving forward in life, and when I'm doing the things that, make me a better man. And I just started doing that again. And, and then something would happen, and I'd throw the weight back on. And then I got a job. I got the job where I was making the most money. I was delivering furniture, and I went through 2 hernia surgeries at that place. And that's when I was getting super strong. And I was changing my mind. I was trying to be, I wanted to work. I kept quitting on myself, and I didn't want that anymore. And then I'd be training the hardest I've ever trained before, and then I got injured at work and put all my weight back on. My depression was the worst it's ever been. It was easy for me to go to the doctor and just, get something to help me to numb my pain. And I'm not proud of that at all, but that's just where I was at. And it got to the point where I couldn't do that anymore. And I started really getting back into it, and I started listening to some podcasts, and that was a really big thing for me. because my mind has gotten me to 400 pounds. It got me to gaining and losing 100 pounds multiple times. So I knew like I needed different information in my head because I wasn't getting the job done on my own. And I had to humble myself and realize that I really didn't know what the fuck was going on. And a year from that hernia, I got another hernia. And like I built all my strength back up. I know it was strong for me. I hit like 275 on the bench for 14 reps, and I was like, it was easy. I was like, this is really awesome. And then like a month later, hey, you got a hernia, you can't lift. Like I couldn't train. I was on light duty at work. I wasn't making any money. And it got dark again. And after that hernia, I eventually left, and that was this year. So in April, I had to go get my med card renewed so I could drive my work truck. And he pretty much told me that I needed to go take a sleep apnea test because I was like 40% body fat. And that really hit home because I was like, I did it again. Like I could visually see it on paper that I did it again. And that this isn't healthy to keep doing. And why do I keep doing that? And it started. I read the David Goggins book. And then I was just up in the gym at 3 a.m. doing cardio. And David Goggins helped me a lot. Because I wasn't mentally tough at all. Like I would always quit. If something got hard, I would quit. If I was at the gym and I was sore, I'd quit. If I was on, a run, I would quit. Like it started to become a pattern. When things would get hard, I would quit. And then I started really diving into the personal growth area because I wanted to be I wanted to be a good man, like a better man. Like I just got married. Like I need to be like the best man I can and show up for my family and show up for myself. I spent 30 years not showing up for me. And I was expecting other people to show up and, to make me happy. And that didn't work. And I'm not editing this at all, so I'm just talking. And it's a lot because I don't really talk about this until now. But then I dove into the podcast. I just dove in because I wanted to change this. And I'm down, like, I got to look at the paper again, but I was almost 360 again. And since June, I've cut down to 290. And there's been some up and downs like there always has been, but it's, I've never been this consistent. And that was a big thing for me. I had to be more consistent. Like, I didn't want to fucking go to the gym. I would show up to the gym in tears just because I didn't believe in myself and I didn't think I could do it. But I just kept putting in the work. I'd go through the motions at the gym. I would get there and, sometimes I'd only hit the bench press or, some flies, just a couple things per body part. Sometimes I would just go in, do some light cardio and then hit the sauna. But I just had to get there. And it took me until a month ago to actually want to start going all the time. And I got that passion back a little bit, but it started feeling really good when I saw the weight starting to come off again, and that I was mentally changing like how I thought my entire life. And that's just a little bit of my journey of gaining and losing 100 pounds 3 times. And I'm not there yet. I want to be 225. That's my goal weight. And I am 290 right now. So just, I hope you guys follow the journey because it means a lot to me. And thank you for all your support, because all the love that I've gotten off of posting it means a lot. And it keeps me motivated. It keeps me going when I don't want to do anything. You know how people look for motivation? Like, You know, I let the world in, and there was a lot more love than I thought. And I appreciate all you guys did for me, and I want to give it back. So I hope you guys follow, and I'm not going to let myself down this time.